Hello to everyone. Today, I would like to talk about burnout in ministry and hopefully to encourage those who may feel some discouragement in their ministry. I would like to reference the story in the Bible about Elijah. 1 Kings, the 19th chapter, verses 1 through 18, when he became discouraged. This mighty man of God was doing a great work for the Lord, and he became discouraged when Jezebel wanted to take his life. And what happened to Elijah could happen to any one of us in ministry that's busy doing the work of the Lord. But as we look at the story, and I encourage you to read it in your spare time, and just for a brief moment for a devotional thought, there were two principles in the text that I believe we can see as what happened to Elijah, because it wasn't what occurred on the outside of him that was the cause of his discouragement, but it's what happened in his heart as he was busy. And oftentimes we equate success in ministry with being busy in ministry. But what really Elijah needed was rest. He needed some self-care. He needed to spend some time with God, especially in those moments, in those seasons where it appeared that there was a drought in his ministry. That happens in all of our lives when things are not moving fast enough, or we feel like God is not doing enough. I mean, he said, as you read through that chapter, Lord, if they take, I alone am left, and if they take my life, there won't be anyone else to do the work. And I'm just paraphrasing that, but God showed him that that wasn't true. That he had prepared others to come alongside of him. So he didn't need Elijah to do all the work. He just needed him to be faithful to the work that he had called him to do. And so God has called each of us to do a work. And let me encourage your faithfulness in that by keeping your eyes on God. Oftentimes, discouragement comes in our ministry because we have misplaced our focus. We've lost our focus. We've taken our eyes off of God. Elijah took his eyes off of God and what he was doing through him, and he focused on what Jezebel was saying and what Jezebel wanted to do. And anytime you focus on people and what they are saying and doing, it can cause discouragement in ministry. And also Elijah, he lost his joy in ministry. And we see where some of that was just because a lack of self-care, a lack of taking care of himself. When that angel came under that juniper tree and spoke to him and fed him, he realized that he needed to be refreshed. And so maybe you're not physically hungry, but maybe there is that season of refreshment that you and I need, spiritually, emotionally, whatever it may be. But let me just encourage you to take some time out for you today, to focus on the voice of God, to focus on your relationship with God, and your own self-care needs, so you can have the energy you need to take care of others. You know, sometimes we're at our best when we've taken care of ourselves first. So again, just a brief devotional thought on burnout. Stay encouraged, in what God has called you to do. Thank you.